Okay, all. Today we are going to discuss about user management in Google Admin Console. We will going through a basic overview of how admins can create a new user and delete the user and much more. So get started. First of all, open an internet browser and type admin.google.com. Okay, so here we want to type our admin credentials, our admin user ID and password. So I entered my admin account. Here type the password and click next. Okay, so after entering our admin email ID and password, we would enter into the Google Admin Console. So now you can see the interface here. There is more options like many options like dashboard, users, groups, billing reports, apps, and much more. So today we are going to discuss about user management. So I select users option here. Just click the users option. Okay, when we enter into the users option, this will be the interface. You can see the previously created users here and the previously created organizational units. So if you want to create a new user, click add new user button here. Just click the add new user button. So a pop-up window will be appears like this. So here are some options like first name, last name, email address, the organizational unit, secondary email, phone number, and other two password options. So I'm going to create a user, a demo user. So I type first name as demo, last name as user. Okay, when I click primary email, the first name and last name would be combined and automatically ended. So if you want to edit the email address, you leave it like default. So I'm typing demo user at or organizational domain. Okay, in here we can select the organizational unit. If you have any previously created organizational unit, you can select from here. I select the default one. Okay, so the default organization unit was selected. These two options are optional. The secondary email and phone number was optional. If you want to edit the details, you can edit or leave it. So I leave it the phone number and secondary email. So here an option called automatically generate a password. If we enable this option, Google will automatically generate a password for this user. So if you want to create your own password for this user, just disable it and enter the password here. So I just disable it and enter my own password for this user. So I create a password. Okay, I created my password, and there is another option called ask for a password change the next setting. So if we enable this option, the created user can set their own password on their first login. So if you want to assign the password we created before to the user, just disable the option. So the user can use the password we created before permanently. So I just disable this option. So the user can use, I previously created my password. So the user can use this password permanently. Okay. Now at last, click the add new user button. Okay, now the user is added. We can see the details of the user we just created. Here are the first name and last name, the email ID, the password. We can show it from here. And if you want to copy the password, we can copy the password from here, and you can get more actions from here. If you want to edit the user from here, you can edit. You can add to groups and other options. Okay, so click that. Okay, now the user is added. We can select the user from the organizational unit or from adding a filter like from here. So I select the organization unit. So here we can see that the user is added, demo user. So I click the user. Okay. Here you can see the details of the user we just created before, the user information, security details, groups that user is joined, the admin roles and privileges. If you want to assign some roles to the user, you can assign it from here, and other options. From the left side, you can see the name of the user, like first name, last name, the email ID, the status of the user last signing details, and much more, and the organization unit the user belongs to. Okay, now if you want to reset the user's password, you can run it from here by clicking reset password option, and after clicking the reset password, you can, if you want to automatically generate a password, you can enable this option, or else you can set your own password by typing here and choose your options and click the reset button, so you can reset the user's password. And also you can rename the user from clicking rename user, and you can edit the first name, last name, email address from here. After all set, you can rename by clicking rename button. Okay, also you can add users to different groups from here. You can email the user. If you want to suspend the user, you can click it, you can select it from this option. You can suspend the user if you want to. And also if you want to change the organizational unit, you can change it from here. And last, if you want to delete the user, you can select the delete user option, and here you ask some options like transfer ownership of this user's data to another user. So if you want to transfer this user's details to another user, you can select this option, or else you can select don't transfer data. Most of the cases from students or else like that, you can the user by clicking delete user. Okay, so the now created user is deleted. Here you can see there is no user, we just deleted that user. Okay, so today this all. Thank you.